that's, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I mean, I'm saying, I don't know. If
Like
you only
he,
got to write certain amount of times, like you should be better lyrically. Like you should be like, I don't
like
know,
you look
bro.
at X, he probably had first of the year in 2021 with Life of the
He
Party.
cold, yeah.
Yeah, and it was fire.
He
But
definitely
like
cold, yeah.
it ain't like we heard anything since. And when I do get that he's older,
Older guy,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, it might not be like a lot for him.
Yeah, he said he's not passionate about it no more. Really, he just said he don't see no point in rapping no more.
And I know you know what, man? I think the crazy part too, and that's just what's the beauty of Cole. You gotta realize 2009, I think, is when we first heard him on the mainstream.
Yep,
I think I just I've heard him on Star is Born.
yep.
And then 2010, I remember him coming to Central. And he was performing a lot of, I think, the warm up. Is that what Lights Please was on? Or was that on Friday Night
The
Lights?
warm up, lights,
Yeah.
please. Turn on the light, yeah.
And Lights Please. I remember hearing Who That. I remember hearing all that shit. And then it was like that next year he took off. Like the crazy part, J.
No,
Cole was the closer when we was at Central. It was some little white group called We the Kings. I wish I still had that ticket stub. But it was from 2010, free concert at Central Michigan. I think it might have been. But I just remember watching this guy and I'm like, man, who is this guy? Because, you know, people like, once again, I'm a Drake fan, so they all like people were like, man, I don't really like J. Cole. I mean Drake like that, but I like J. Cole. I'm a more of a fan of him.
yeah.
This nigga.
I was
And I
one
don't
of I
really
was one of them too. So I was like, yeah. Once I heard Friday Night Lights, it made me go back to the warm up, and I just like Cole. I just relate to Cole more. I guess I can put it like that.
I mean like I think that's what it was before I listened to that concert,
Hmm.
but they had Blow Up. I remember listening to Blow Up. What was the other track it had? He had a track called like Higher. Huh?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm looking at
take
the
it.
track list now for Friday Night Lights. Yep.
So I that and then I remember when Friday Night Lights dropped, which was essentially like my senior year of college. And I just remember riding around to Too Deep the intro, the autograph, listening to Villa
Man, the
Matic.
autograph in my top five, like Cole's
I mean,
favorites.
fired.
Too
And I'm
fired
like,
up.
this nigga cold. Because then that same year, I think Can't Get Enough dropped, right? Yeah, because then Cold World Sideline Story dropped.
Man, why people don't
So
like? Some people be saying like Cole been cold. Like that was his first album. That song with Trey Songz was cold. Can't get
I think
enough
it,
fire.
I think it's dope now. We're having Cold as Flowers. Well, I think the problem with the first album and then really the criticism was I think so much of it was Friday Night Lights. I would say that was my criticism.
Yeah, I know what you mean because they had a video for In the Morning, right? But Drake.
Yeah,
So they had that, and that was already on it. So people already heard that already.
yeah.
And
We
then
already had in the morning. Wasn't like
um hold on, blow up. Oh, blow up should have been on. Why he didn't put that on that? That would have been. He might as well just put blow up on there too. Higher In the Morning. Hold on. I'm just going through the track list. The autograph. But sometimes you can't get a clearance on that stuff too, like the samples. You got to get clearance on all of that to
yeah.
put it on the album. Um, Love Me Not. Sea World was crazy, bro. Sea World was crazy. Dang, you gonna make me listen to that today, man. Yeah, I think
Nah, but that's why
that was the
like
warm up too. The warm up had Lights Please, and there was another song on there that was on the album. Like it was like warm up came out like in what '09.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like I think so much of the damn now that I think about it too. I remember when he performed Who That
Wow.
at Central. And like when he got to that
Oh
part, anything you can do, I can do better. Anything, any girl you can screw, I can get wetter. It's like he
yeah,
cut the, and he dropped that. And we was like, damn.
yeah. He got
Like, he was like, yeah, this dude not, he
Lights
killing it.
Please. I know he's nice, bro. Lights Please. Um, Dang, yeah, World is Empty on here. The Royal Flush with that Outcast beat. He I think he inspired by Andre 3002 though, low key. And then
But I'm like, it's crazy. Like, now that we're older, you know,
Losing My Balance.
it's turned,
That jump was cold, bro. Losing My
you
Balance
know,
was fire.
essentially, but I graduated 2012, so I'm 12 years removed from college. Um, like I said, this is year 15 of them, and to like see that they're still going. Like I remember when Born Center dropped, and Crooked Scott, Crooked Smile was like a moment. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? That was
Yep.
and then the transition to Forest Hills Drive when I think Fire Squad was one of like the first tracks that was like getting buzz off that album.
Yeah, because remember the Macklemore thing? Yeah, that they started putting out that on blogs before the album drop. I think, like they was talking about Fire Squad.
I
Force,
just remember
dang, Force Hills Drive a classic. That's a
um,
classic to me, though.
like, for a while I would be in these groups and people would be like, "Man, J Cole, boring. J Cole like boring all this shit," and I'm like, "Well, some shit I like, you know." Born Center had Power Trip. That had, like I said, that had Cricket Smile. That had some other shit. Um, he ended up dropping the in between that time too. He dropped Let Nas Down. So it was like, Cole can rap. Like, why y'all trying to hate on him? But I remember like kind of falling into
Who's it?
that narrative. And my brother was like, man, nah, man, Forrest Hills Drive is dope. Because people was like, they tired of him rapping on his beats. So my brother was like, nah, listen to it. And I just remember hearing the intro in January 28th for the first
Yep.
time. And I'm, oh, yeah, this dude different.
He
Then
started
it's
that
a pimp.
album off crazy. Then he hit you with the big single Wet Dreams, and he hit you with '03 Adolescence, Fire, A Tale of
Yeah,
Two Cities, Fire Squad. Those two probably the best B sides on the album, like the two non singles. You got Saint Sandro Pay was fire, and you got
then you
GOMD,
a
another single.
pimp, yours.
Yeah,
Like, these
for
are,
No Role Models, Hello.
yeah,
Then you got Apparently and Love Yours back to back.
I think the Breakfast Club played the hell out of No Role Models. Like that album was essentially played
If you
damn near like two
think about it,
years.
right? If you think about people, the songs that blew up the most, probably the two. Like if you had to rank the songs, like that's not those songs not better than Love Yours or I mean GMD. I don't know, but like Fire Squad, Tell the Two Cities, like '03 Adolescence. Like come on, that's on fire, bro. Things
Yeah. So
changed. That chorus was fire. Like
and then I think like it's crazy because like I didn't like For Your Eyes Only like that,
yeah,
but
I understand.
people
Yeah,
I think kind of like that's what hurt it a little bit of Cole's momentum because like he was dropping those Lucy's with and that's what shocked me because he dropped False Prophets and Everybody
then
Gotta
he
Die.
dropped album of the year freestyle. Even though that's not an original song, but
Yeah, but then he ended up doing For Your Eyes Only. I'm like, why would you drop these two tracks and not put them
I'm
on For Your Eyes?
wrong. My bad. Right,
Because
right,
he's been
right.
since like 2016.
Yeah, album
And to be
of
honest,
the year freestyle was later than that. It was like 2018. My bad. That was 2018 or something.
yeah. Then I think he even mentioned like the fall off back in 2014 about having the concept for an album about when he was gonna fall
Yeah,
off.
so he,
You know,
he probably been working on this. He probably been working on that album for like 5 years, bro. No,
really
like
longer.
seven. Look, because 2016, Forest Hills came in 2016 in December.
So I think like longer, and
What?
I'm like, I hope Detox it because he's the drop two projects. This now, which sounds like throwaways and just rapping beats. And the fall, I mean the off season, which wasn't bad, but it's like I'm rapping at a high level, and I'm like, nah, man, tease this work that you've been, and I think that's probably why. I think it's the same thing that I hope that's what I hope it's not what happened with Dr. Dre. I think he put so much expectations on Detox that he was scared to drop it because if it wasn't what I think if he drops it and others don't like it, you know what I'm saying, it kind of messes up that mystique. But I'm like, Cole, you've been teasing it so long, man. Drop this album, bro. I think it's just dope to have his moment.
Oh
He's
yeah.
having
Um.
he's that ring, and like I said, it was a light jab. So both of them, they would remind me of a boxing match where both people are just trying to fill each other out.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they gonna do more because that's what Jay and Nas did. Remember, because Nas still had a lot. The realest nigga alive. He dissed him on the bridge. Ice the Women. The one on that QB's Finest album. We're super ugly and he had I don't know, had the Illmatic for. So I'm saying they think. Remember Jay Z dropped Blueprint 2. That song, is it Uchi Wally or is it One Mic? So they kept going at it. Like it's just like I don't know. It was like it was good though.
Yeah.
It was straight.
And then they made up like pretty much. What was it? I think '05.
Yeah, they had that
Exactly. So
interview with what's his name, Sway. I think it was both next to each other. Jay Z was like, I knew I was going at Nas. I knew I had to come with my best like no my best bars,
and it was
whatever. He had to
kind of like similar if you think at it because you know Jay Z he comes out in '96
right. And Nas
and
already a Hall of Famer at that point,
then
basically.
I
He already a Hall of Famer in 3 years.
he already has Illmatic and was
Yep.
written. So if you look at it, it's kind of like similar to J. Cole. Jay Z's killing shit on Reasonable Doubt, Volume. You get what I'm saying? One, two, and three.
Yeah, the rapping never fell off. I don't care what nobody like. He was going crazy on Volume 3 and Volume 1,
Yeah,
rapping wise. Like,
Volume one, two, and three.
yep.
And that's why I say kind of listening to Volume three in retrospect, it's kind of reminding me what I'm seeing with Cole. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to go off with
Oh, you
Jada.
good,
So, but you're seeing what he does with those albums, and then kind of kind of see what's brewing on Volume three because he has on It's Hot. You see, like Jay Z started to talk different
bro.
now. It's like,
Bro, hold on. Let me go to that real. I don't want to. I don't want to take Colt because we got to talk about Future
yeah,
album in a minute. Metro.
we're gonna talk about it all. There's a lot to talk about, but I'm
It
like,
is.
you see,
No, I
it,
didn't want to know. I'm talking about you good. I just didn't want to segue to because everything. Cause we it's like we go back to Jay Z. We got to though.
not,
Count
not
that.
talking about the trajectory. You
Yep.
see how he's talking, and he's like, all right, I'm better than y'all. Then he does the Dynasty album,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, all right, damn, Jay's kind of perfecting this shit. Getting the right production. He's kind of finding his pocket with these soul beats,
Yep.
and then bam, Blueprint one drops. You got Blueprint two, but then you got Black Album. All that shit, Dynasty, Blueprint one, Black Album. 3 out of damn 4 years is a classic he drops.
Yep.
It's like now, of course, he's taking a shot at Nas on Blueprint because he's kind of like, damn, man, I'm really at the top of my powers. I really just don't think any of y'all can fuck with me. And it was showing with the music and just the performance he was putting out. So now going with Cole, I think now he's just really confident in himself. Like, man, like, you know, even going on tour with Drake, knowing that Drake has the better catalog, but like, man, fuck that catalog. I think you know that you got to tread like you smart to align with me. Pick the right side. You get what
I
I'm
don't know what you
saying?
mean.
Hey, Tom, even though I'm rapping with you, like, I still don't think it's any of y'all out here that can fuck with me still.
Yeah, I like that Cole. I'm glad that Cole finally talking his stuff because like he used to always just stay in his lane, make his album. He go
Just
platinum. He gonna go platinum because he got the fan. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now he getting more fans now. Even the younger people, I mean, more people are saying this. Like one dude's talking, I'm 53 and Cole killing the game right now. I seen the YouTube comment. So it's like he
with
getting everybody.
and, and it's just how, man, you even give Kendrick his flowers, and this just shows you how good Kendrick is. Like, if you look at the sales for the big three, I think it's a Drake got down near 294 million. Uh, so J. Cole has like 95 million, and Kendrick has like 57 million.
Dang.
But Kendrick has the regards for the artistry, the Pulitzer, the
He got the Grammys like crazy.
so Kendrick work has been regarded highly. So I'm like, they all have a stake into if their fans want to go down the lane, their fans can be delusional and crazy about it. And I think that's what just kind of gets so annoying. It's just been funny on Twitter seeing the people attacking To Pimp a Butterfly. And
Now
then you
all of a
got the
sudden,
fans on.
right? It's been classic for like 9 years now. All of a sudden, it's like
So now everybody,
it
like,
put me to
those are
sleep.
album. So the fact that even Punch from TDE got to defend the album, it's like,
So
bro, y'all
white
feeling hurt.
Yeah,
that
they
he,
looking bad because like, why would you even have to come out and say that? Like,
yeah, you said he
because
said
when Jay Z
nothing. So
said Jay Z, because I think he, I gotta find him. I thought he was like admitted that he was like exaggerating because he said 1 album in 10 years, nigga. I could divide. Like he still dropped. It was written. He still dropped. Well, Godson ain't come out at that point, but it was like a little bit of sarcasm. You gotta like hype it up a little bit. Like you gotta
oh,
come with your best. It's like
I'm like, man, we know those. Like even me, so Pimp a Butterfly is not my cup of tea.
right.
But that he had all right and these walls on there, like those
What's that
are
thing?
songs.
You got
You
how
know what I'm
much a
saying?
dollar costs too. Like
Yeah,
crazy.
oh man, like I just I prefer if I'm listening to a song or an album, I want it to flow. And sometimes with Kendrick, he is a hard listen to me. But like I say, ironically, I can't go at all of these. I mean, I can't really say too much bad about Kendrick because if you look at my yearly listens, Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick are always in my top five for artists
Yeah.
that I'm. It's just gonna always be more Drake and Cole.
Yeah, and that's funny because I was thinking
But
I was thinking about Damn, like the album Damn. It was like I
man, it's
listened to
a
that one. I listened to that one the most out of all of
he
them because it just flow better and the beats cold and it's up tempo. I like it.
like he's just solidified.
Yeah,
Like
DNA go
damn,
hard.
yeah, damn is a crazy album.
What's a classic?
Like
Yeah, Duckworth, like down like
yeah,
Yeah Yeah and Fear, Pride. You
let's
got
not
Pride probably the one that you got Love on there. Still
yeah.
got Triple
I,
X when he was doing the beat kept changing. America, that's on fire. He was going
even looking,
crazy.
I think Kendrick just has a good job. Like even when he dropped, and I didn't appreciate it back then, but even coming out with "Humble" as your first single,
Yep.
but damn, and it's like, dog, they got a DNA. Like, no, that album was
Yeah.
amazing. Like,
What was the third? The third single, Loyalty, right? I think it was Loyalty, Loyalty. That one. It was either Loyalty or Love, one of them. But that was the four singles.
uh, so like,
He covered every genre, like every
yeah.
demographic, basically. Yeah.
You hit it right on the head. He checked all the boxes. I
Right.
got bars. I got the body of work. All these
Wait. He
songs are
dropped
good.
Element too. Element was a single too.
Yeah. And I gave you singles on this
That
album.
nigga had five fire singles, bro, on one album.
So the fact that he disappeared for 5 years after that, technically four because he had the Black Panther
Yep.
soundtrack. And that
And
was,
they said, and it came out that he was writing for Baby King too.
yeah.
So he's writing on his stuff.
But
Yeah.
even the Black Panther soundtrack wasn't bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no, Kendrick is solidified. Like I look, these guys, and that's what I want fans to realize. These guys are just really out there being competitive. They could all sit back, and we got to look and see what Drake don't do. But I'll just put it in Kendrick and Cole because they're the ones that's engaged on wax so far.
I ain't trying to
They
say
could,
Drake. Oh, I'm sorry, Drake. I'm trying to think because people be trolling and hating on Drake anyway. So I ain't saying Drake don't care about what people say, but I think Drake, like at this point, it's like what I'm responding for. Like you know what I'm saying? For me, it's just like for what,
but I,
especially like Cole and Kendrick. Let them just go at it, I guess. But people gonna say he's soft, he ain't respond. But it's like who cares, bro? Like
but I think because
yo,
Drake has been so many beefs, you got to be strategic. Like even with Cole. Even taking your time 2 weeks to respond, that shows the letting you know the respect he has for Kendrick. You can't come out there and throw some bullshit out.
yeah. And then Kendrick come
Like,
back with the real diss. Like he just doing subliminal, right.
yeah, like this day and age and climate, you know, Drake got by with it. You can't drop a charged up right now,
Yeah,
man.
you right. Yeah, I don't know. I listen to Charles Up still. I don't know. I like how he how he was rapping,
It
but
was,
the rapping
look
was
at it,
good, but the beat was horrible.
yeah, it was. But if you look at it though, charged up set the tone or whatever was the jab. Then he comes back with back to back.
Bro, Drake said I don't even need. He said he said I'm done doing favors for people. It ain't like I really need the money I get off a feature. I'm like that's not true though. Like it ain't like Drake be helping niggas go platinum. Like here you go, platinum single. Just put your verse on
Yeah,
there. Like Drake all been doing that for years.
So
That's
I
all
think
this
like
ghostwriting junk is stupid. It's like, bro, like he collaborated with somebody. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, I don't know. That
man,
junk is
look,
stupid.
a lot of these narratives. That's why I'm laughing now because of like J. Cole is born narrative was like damn near 10 years ago, and then you got the Drake, Quentin Miller shit. That's 9 years ago.
Yeah.
You got Kendrick is Foreign. That album came out 9 years ago. So it's like it's not so much shit without all. I mean, whatever. Despite all this bullshit they've been saying about each other, they've all still been relevant. And the fact that there is a big three, big four, if you add Future,
Hmm.
but there is a death clear cut big three out. It
Yeah, I think
shows
Future
how good.
clearly in that spot now. Come on,
Yeah, no,
cause
he's definitely
he been in
trans.
there. He been there, but that it just really with that Metro Boomin. Like he haven't dropped a bad album.
Yeah,
Only one. Like everybody say, Honest is the only one. None of his albums was trash, bro. Like
we're gonna transfer. We're gonna definitely transition in the future. But I just really want Cole to have his moment. I think it's been a while. People have had this much energy and excitement for hip hop. Last year, some albums got overlooked, but a lot of shit wasn't really hitting like that. You know,
yeah, he got to
even
get back
with
to
it,
rapping. I understand you want to be have fun
yeah.
and all that, but it's like at the end of the day, you got to get back to rapping, bro. Like,
It's about rapping too, but it's also about putting bodies of work that people are going to care about. We should be able to say something that occurred during that year or something that we can visit.
mm-hmm.
And so, like for me, 2018, I could talk about how you know Life, not more life. Scorpion was a moment. Astro World, that's a moment. You hear what I'm saying? And it's other shit that dropped, but I'm like, we those years are defined by an album. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Yeah, you
okay,
know what's happening. 2021, you have Donda, Certified Lover Boy. You know what I'm saying? Um, Off, you know what I'm saying? 2022, you got Mr. Morale. You know what I'm saying? So last year was kind of like, damn, what's really happening? And then in 2022, you got Her Loss. You got Metro Boomin album also in 2022. You get what I'm saying? So I think Tyler, the Creator's album, was also, Igor was in 2018 or was it 2019? So
mm-hmm.
it was some albums that was like, the year at least gave us something to sit on. And last year was just kind of like a little block. It was woman dominated too, but the artists have to put out the body of work to have us visit some shit. And we didn't
Mm-hmm.
have that. And I think this year, like, you're kind of getting it early. 21 Savage dropped a good album. Schoolboy Q, you know,
Oh, he did.
his
Schoolboy Q did. Yeah, you're right. Good looking on that.
you know,
Nobody get him props on that one, right?
Future, we don't trust you. You know, the energy, people picking a side, people, bump it. You got two of the big four on one side, and then another, then, you got Drake and, Cole on another side. You know what I'm saying? And niggas are really putting their, you allegiances on the table. Rick Ross on Fort following Drake, playing Kendrick's verse. You get
Mm.
what I'm saying?
It's like people choosing. It's like somebody was saying it too, like about choosing sides. It's like even though we know if they see each other in the street, ain't gonna be, which is good. This is good for this hip hop. This competition.
It's
Yeah.
That's what I want to get to. Like Van Lathan, I get. You familiar with who he is?
Uh. mm,
Black guy used to be a TMZ, but he kind of has like a podcast on Bill Simmons
I know who you talking
Network.
about then, because I used to watch TMZ. It was only one black. I think it was only one black dude on there, so I think I know who you talking about. Yeah.
Great, but the like,
Yeah, not the
like
Braves one. The other one. Yeah.
yeah, and he was all like, man, this too nice. It ain't a real diss unless I felt like you said something out of pocket
Probably
and
like talk
disrespectful.
about a nigga wife or something. Like they not gonna do that, man. You're not gonna get that from Cole or Kendrick.
Like one,
Talk about a nigga a family or something. I won't even do that,
I'm
bro. Like
like,
nah.
whoa. These niggas are damn near 40. J. Cole is
Yeah,
39.
Kendrick 36. I just looked at his thing.
J. Cole is 49. Kendrick is 36. They're successful. They're millionaires. These niggas are fathers.
And
Like,
they're not even. Yeah, they never said they was those. I'm a street dude. They never even said that.
what, what do you want them to say? It's
It's this
not really a
competition
lot.
line. Nigga, I'm better than you. No, nigga, I'm better than you.
Yeah, really, it's the only thing
Hey,
you can say is,
Jay
bro,
Z and
I've
Nas
just,
shit did get crazy because Jay Z told me he left condoms on that nigga baby seat. No, I'm
yeah,
just saying. It was like, dang. Is
yeah,
that your chick? I forgot about it. Is that your chick was dissing Nas too? I forgot about that.
yeah. So
That was a crazy battle, bro. That was a crazy
it's
battle.
not us. And there's been a lot of, and we saw the subliminals and bump it. Jay just really wanted to go out and say, like, I'm the best, and the only way I could claim that is by putting it out there on wax. And Nas responded. And I think that's what made it nice. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you look at what Kanye and Drake been doing to each other, they both just been so petty for a
Yeah.
while. You get what I'm saying?
Like when Kanye did that, Drake told me Drake was talking about I think the Rap Radar interview. He basically sent the nigga the beat, and then Kanye basically, I mean, he told Kanye like, yeah, let me get that beat, like I like that beat, and then Kanye put some garbage on there, that poopity scoop, whatever, like. That's why I was wondering, like, why would Kanye say that? I was like, why is this shit so trash? But it was like, then I found out later that he just did that just to troll Drake. Like, you ain't getting this beat. I'm gonna put some trash on here.
Yeah, he did.
That is petty.
Yeah, like I said, they just been doing a lot of
I ain't like
petty
nigga, you ain't
shit
about
to it.
I ain't about to let you pass me because really that's the competition. Like
Yeah,
what Drake and Kanye, I think that's their competition. And I think Cole and Kendrick is like that's like it's just like different. Like the best artists, like basic artists, even though they both can rap at a high level. I'm just saying, I just feel like that's the
but I
competition.
think they both also have acknowledged like how good they is. Like as good as Drake, and I'm a huge fan of him. He acknowledged and 40 acknowledged what 808 and Heartbreaks did for them. You get what
Okay,
I'm saying? It kind of opened up that lane for them. You get what
you're
I'm
right.
saying?
But remember,
And
Kanye got a lot of flack for that. He got a lot of people. I listen to it. I mess with it since college. I ain't gonna lie. I was listening to it like, every day. But some people was like, I don't like this. They was like, it was just different. It was like people
it
like, man, this
was.
trash.
And that's where I give Kanye his respect. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, Carnival dropped this year. Giving Kanye's respect for that. It's not the best album I heard, but it's a big release for the hip hop. You get
It
what I'm
is.
saying? And but the crazy part, Kanye's 46, bro.
Man.
He's gonna be 47. So like the fact that despite the antics, he still is finding a way to connect with people, move the needle, you know, get songs that's having an impact. Like, bro, we're spoiled. Like, salute to you. You just had a birthday recently. My birthday will be in 4 months. And like it's just dope to see like when you're getting to our age now, seeing people just age gracefully and have success, bro. Like and have longevity. Like, bro, we've been a part of a dope generation. Like, bro, 20 years ago was our freshman year of high school. And that was
Mm-hmm.
Kanye came out. And the fact that he's still rapping 20 years later
Mm-hmm.
is insane.
Even I heard kind of. I told you when I was staying there, it's funny. My roommate was telling me he went to Eastern and he young, so his favorite rappers is he's Dirk and Lil Baby, like just like anybody else that's 20, 21, 22. Most likely that was the two guys. But he was like, yeah, he was like, man, he was like, he that Kanye documentary came out. See, I didn't watch it. I grew up on Kanye already, even though it's more stuff in there. Like, I ain't really like I already know like basically like I already grew up on Kanye. So he listened to his first three albums and he like, this is the best shit I ever heard in my life. He said that was the best music he ever heard in his life. College dropout, late registration, and graduation. He was saying like that shit crazy.
And I think that's what I'm just seeing an appreciation of just like what's dope because I'm like, and I hate it because I feel like we're having our old head moment.
Yeah.
Like somebody had a tweet that had me laughing because everybody on Twitter just been having me dying today. That's why I've had to just post those tweets. But somebody today was like, I knew I couldn't have made music with y'all where y'all said Lil Baby was on a Lil Wayne run. And I was like,
Oh, well, I like Lil Baby. Don't get me wrong, I
bro,
do.
he nice, but I'm like,
But y'all gotta, you
unfortunately,
gotta do it more than 2 years or three to say Wayne. Like Wayne.
to be disrespectful, I
Yeah.
gotta remember. last year Gunna did drop some shit, but I think the snitch allegations hurt him.
Yeah,
Gunna album was nice. Like
especially with what he rapping about. You know what I'm saying?
I will
If
say,
somebody like, yeah,
Gunna was nice, and then Killer Mike was nice as well too.
yeah,
But
it was good. Yeah,
as far as moving the masses, it wasn't too much because the stars really didn't show up
oh
like
yeah.
that. You get what I'm saying?
Trevor said he think Future album was album of the year. I never liked to.
Um, for 2022, possibly 2022.
Yeah, because I got to think about the big singles
Yeah,
he had too.
Future drop like 2022. You got Future, you got uh Kendrick drop. Drake has her loss, like
And
Metro Boomin.
that
That was
grew up on me. That grew on me. Her loss. I was listening to her loss today on Apple Music, bro.
I was listening
Yeah, that Mater
to
distribution is fire, bro. That's not crazy. The
Major.
second song, first he be
Uh,
singing at the beginning, then he just starts snapping. He's like Drake was, but 21. Dang, they was going. They both went crazy. I'm like 21 actually good, man. But 21 got way better. He
Big
cold.
Brother is a spoiler, but I think, and that's why we're just spoiled as fans. That's why I was like 2023 last year just kind of seemed like, and I think that sucks that the big three has to carry so much. And Kendrick, I mean, Cole killed last year with the features. The features hit last year, but it's like, all right, Cole, like really, he needs to do what Wayne. um, Like remember when Wayne had his run, but people
Mm-hmm.
like man off the album, and he did Carter 3, and Carter 3 was a moment. I think it did like billion
Yep,
pure sales.
yep. Remember Carter Five? The Carter Four did like 960,000 in the first week. Carter
And
Four.
now like Carter, some people don't consider it better than Carter 2. I think because a lot of it leaked as well. But like it still was a moment. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's on there.
Yeah, Miss
Um,
Officer was on there. That's on fire, bro.
yeah, got money. I still remember that dropping comfortable. Like
Hey, and it had
phone,
Lollipop on there too. Though
phone,
we said as
phone.
far as just a big hit. Yeah,
Man, like it was some shit that dropped. But I remember
he.
when Millie dropped, I'm
I was
like,
about to just say, Millie, he dropped a song, a video. He just walking around making another video for another song, and he just recorded it and just made it. And Millie and everybody was talking about it. Like he was just walking around, but they didn't care because he was rapping his butt off on that mud.
"Gonna be Lil Wayne. My name ain't Dick, but I keep that
Plain, bro.
flame." Wow.
It's his delivery too. His delivery is crazy. That's what I'm saying
Okay, you
about people when people be like, oh, like they're talking about the lyrics. It's just like, yeah, of course it might be somebody that'd be like, okay, he had a verse better than Wayne. It's like, okay, but it's like when you put it all together, you gotta have the flow, delivery, the cadence, all of that junk matters, bro. Like people
yeah,
want to be Wayne. It's just like people want to be Wayne.
but, to it now, 'cause I definitely I want to give him his respect. It's